So people talk about something called Looksmaxxing, okay? I'm here to tell you it works, okay? One of the first things and really one of the benefits of just being in shape, what you realize is you start to radiate a different energy when you walk in the room, okay? I feel like we are truly hardwired to admire things that we don't possess. We are hardwired to admire beauty, right? Whether it's a beautiful car, a beautiful person, a beautiful house. If we see something beautiful, something draws us to it, and we can't help but look at it, all right? When you start to get in shape, something that you are going to notice is that you get that same attention, okay? One of the reasons that I feel that happens is because you are limited, all right? If you look at the percentage of people that are low body fat, for example, let's say 12%, 15%, the percentage is so low that that's why people admire it. There's a certain level of people, whether they realize it or not, there's a certain level of self-respect, of discipline, of saying no, because you have to. Many times people are going to want to go out and you're going to have to say no. People are going to want to go have drinks. You're going to have to say no. Doesn't mean you have to limit all the time and all the things that you do, but you will have to limit yourself. And there's a certain level of discipline that is required to do that. And a lot of people can't do it. That is the reason why a lot of people are overweight, right? So going back to the point of when something is limited, for example, let's talk about, for example, a car, right? The reason a Bugatti is so exclusive and is so expensive and stands out is because it's very limited across the world, all right? As soon as it hits the market, when you see some of these videos and people that get interviewed, as soon as it hits the market, it doesn't last more than 20 minutes on the market, and some billionaire in Saudi Arabia bought it already, right? Why? Because they want to possess a very limited item in the world. Same thing with watches, same things with other things, right? With certain sports cards, etc. So when you possess that, because that's your body, and you walk that way, like you're just walking around limited edition, because the percentage is like 0.00000 point something, because most people, especially in this country, are overweight, because it's very easy to become overweight. It is very difficult to say no. All right. So I even think about situations, for example, like when you look at superheroes. When we were growing up, did you look up to any superhero that was fat? Like, I'm sorry, like, let's just be honest. Was there any superhero that you looked at? Think about Batman, think about Superman, think about Spider-Man. Like, even if they weren't super jacked, you knew they were fit. Like, even the costume had the abs on it. And that's the reason that we looked up to those strong people, to like, those toy soldiers. Like everything was, I mean, even when you would look up to like bodybuilders, you looked at like people like Arnold. Like the reason that they have become famous is because they are very limited, but they're also because they look a certain way, they have a certain demeanor to them, right? So that is one of the benefits that you start to get. It's like, as you start to become more fit, it raises your confidence, right? Another thing that is very limited is people that are genuinely confident. And it's not fake confidence, because what I see sometimes is people have a really nice car. And let's say they're driving next to you, they have a Porsche, they have a Ferrari, they have, a Hellcat, whatever. And then you pull right next to them and it's a guy that's super out of shape. And I think to myself, like, your car goes really fast, but you probably couldn't run 5 minutes on the treadmill. Like your car doesn't even reflect who you are. You're only confident when you are inside that vehicle. Because when you get out, you got to pull your shirt because, you start to see your little booth marks, right? So people get fake. That's why I say it's fake confidence, because you are grabbing that confidence from an external source, not from an internal source. The reason you start to become confident as you start to get more fit is because you know that you kept your word to yourself so many times. So many times when you could have gone out and you said no, at first you feel like you feel like you missed out. Trust me, I know it. Like, I will tell you that right now. You feel like you missed out. What I do is like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep early, because if I go to sleep early, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, oh well, it already passed, nothing I could do now. And the next thing you know, it's like, oh, now it's Saturday. Oh, now it's Sunday. And I didn't have to go out. And then you wake up early, you get to the gym and it's empty, and you start to feel good because you're like, I'm the limited edition. Y'all chose to go out. You guys chose to be out of shape. Wait till the summertime comes around. Wait till I get to shine, right? Because this process takes a long time, right? And the reason that we appreciate it is because we know it takes a long time. Because if it was instant gratification, it wouldn't be valuable. If it was instant gratification, so many people would have it. So then it wouldn't be limited, right? So that confidence is going to radiate and people are going to be drawn to it. All right. People are going to want to come work out next to you. People are going to want any excuse to talk to you. The craziest excuses that people have when they come next to you of like, hey, are you using this? And I'm like, I literally have been over here this whole time. Like, I haven't even turned that way. What makes you think I was actually using that? But then they want to start the conversation. And then it's like, okay, cool. I know exactly what you're doing. And I'm okay with it. Sometimes I can have a conversation. Sometimes I can't. But you don't start to get that attention until you start to realize you start to become more and more fit. Another thing that starts to happen is, for example, I could wear this shirt, right? Pay $7 for it. I've had this same shirt for a month. But the more and more you start to become fit, now you're getting compliments of like, hey, where'd you get that shirt, right? Or girls are gonna be like, hey, I really like that fabric. Or like, hey, I want to know what that is so I could get it for my husband or my boyfriend. Like, you start like, this is the same shirt. The same shirt I had a month ago. But the thing is that now it's not the shirt. It's the man behind the shirt that they're really giving the compliment to, right? So these are all things that start to happen. Trust me, if you have been fit before or you're fit, you already know this. The reason I make this video is because if you don't possess it, you don't believe it, and you don't think it's true. Or maybe you do think it's true, but you just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is a sign that, trust me, get there and you will know. And some people will say, well, I don't need to be fit. I am already married. I already have a wife. I am going to be brutally honest with you, okay? Brutally honest with you. I will be at the gym and there will be a guy with his girl. Guy could be curling in the machine, his girl standing next to him, and you catch her looking dead at you. And it teaches you a lot about like, man, some of these women are scandalous, okay? Like, sometimes we think women are saints. They're not, okay? But they also can't help but be attracted to something that is attractive, all right? You can become that, all right? You can become that attractive person that your girl can't keep her hands off you, right? There's more that comes to that, but you want to be the man that your woman also fantasizes over, okay? I've talked about this before. As much as women say they want the dad bod, what type of soap operas do they watch? Who's the main character? Magic Mike. Do you think Magic Mike would have been a hit if he was 30 pounds overweight, 40 pounds overweight? 50 Shades of Grey. Do you think it would have been as sexy if it was a fat guy? Come on, guys. Like, this is not me trying to bully you. This is me giving you a sign that maybe you are sitting right now contemplating if you need to make a change. This is your sign that you need to make a change. This is it, okay? Because I want this for you, okay? Your confidence will go up so much that you will start to become more selective of who you bring around you. You will start to treat people better because you feel so good about yourself. Your confidence is up, meaning that opportunities are going to come up. Do you know how many times people try to recruit me to do something? The benefit of being a good-looking, attractive person is that it's easier to sell. Studies have been proven. The more attractive you are, the easier it is for you to sell. You just get more sales. You get promoted faster. People can't help but want attractive people around them. All right. Now people come up to me and they're like, dude, you're jacked. Like people are giving me compliments. I'll be sitting in the sauna, people give me compliments. Now, I would fail you if I didn't tell you that it brings positive attention, but it also does bring some negative attention. Why? It brings in negative attention because now people tend to not like you for no reason. I literally walk at the gym, people give me this stinky face, these guys give me these stinky face, like, I don't even know this guy, right? But I start to now process that and be like, you're projecting your insecurities on me, bro. Because other people that are fit, other people that not only fit, dude, but it's like you're fit, you dress fly, you show up to the gym and it looks like you're just stealing the show. Like other men see that, bro, and they're like, hey, props, bro. Hey, salute. Hey, can I jump in here with you real quick? And it's good energy because they know what it feels like. They're like almost like, hey, bro, be careful because all these other people, they're going to hate on you, bro. But I see you. And if you need something, you need a spot or whatever, let me know and I got you. So you're going to find people, it's like when you're secure with yourself, when you're confident, you don't need to hate on anybody else because you already got your situation going, right? And obviously sometimes, hey, if a guy catches his girl looking, obviously now there's tension between that. I just turn around and don't even engage because to me, it's just like, hey, you know what, bro? That's a situation you got to fix there, right? You let that be a sign to yourself of like, man, I got to get my shit together because I can't have that. Or you just got to replace your chick. I always say, bro, don't check the other guy. Check your chick, right? That might have to get replaced. So there is some drawbacks like anything else. But, bro, the positives outweigh the negatives 100-fold. I feel good about myself. So whatever you got going on, whatever you feel, that's on you because I'm groovy over here. You know what I'm saying? So when people talk about the benefits, if you've had it, if you have it, you know. If you've never had it, you might feel like it's so far away. Bro, all it takes is dedication. 30 days, you start to see a change. 60 days, even more of a change. 90 days could change the whole game, okay? The change that I made in 30 days is crazy, but also keep in mind, I was a personal trainer. I've been doing this for more than a decade. And I have studied macros. I understand my body. I could do the same thing for you, right? Everybody has a formula. Your body has a formula that it's like A plus B equals C. So we just have to put in this formula to get you the body you want. And it takes time. And sometimes you got to do trial and error and eventually you find it. I've done that for many years, right? So those are the benefits. When people say, hey, man, you get in shape, you start to feel different, you start to look different. It is true, okay? And I want that for you, okay? And I hope this finds you at a time when you're at that bridge where you have to choose, do I do it? Do I not do it? And I hope you choose it, bro. I hope you choose it because you deserve it. Your family deserves it. The people around you deserve it. The people that you lead deserves it. Maybe you're a CEO, you're an executive. Bro, when you are a fucking stud, bro, people want to follow you. I'm the type of person that if you don't look a certain way, I will respect you, but I don't admire you. I just don't. And there's other people just like that. So you become that person because people are going to want to follow you because they just know this man is disciplined. This man will lead us. This man will get us where we need to go. And for some reason, when I see somebody that is fit in a healthy way, I'm like, that person has respect. He's going to show respect to others just like he shows respect to himself. The benefits outweigh the cons. Trust me. If you benefit from this, which I hope you do, and I hope to find you at the right time, leave a comment, hit like, you know the deal. You know, we're trying to grow this. This is our community. This is a community of the chosen few. Hit subscribe, hit the bell. That way you're going to get, notified every time I'm dropping gems. I really appreciate you spending this time with me, sharing this message. I think we had a good conversation. Feel free to share, okay? Whatever you can do to be able to support this channel and support me, I greatly appreciate it, all right? And don't forget, you're a chosen one. Peace.